The GoMaIne nation has no flag, no borders, no rousing song. But we are united because we'd rather carpool, vanpool, ride the bus, bike, or walk to work than ride alone. Here are some of our stories.
Portland to Brunswick.
I started doing just because I'm cheap and it saves a lot of money and saves gas.
I would never go back to not carpooling. It's not even conceivable. There are occasionally times where I have to drive by myself to and from work, and I cannot believe how long and how boring it is. You become completely used to having people around to talk to and to share the ride.
And Dan thinks I communicate with extraterrestrial beings. So last week, both Dan and I showed up with aluminum cone head hats.
And just not having to fill up your car every few days. And I mean, it's never even once occurred to me that I would ever go back. And that's not even considering the environmental factors of just not polluting the environment. I mean, that's just a whole other aspect of it. But just at the level of pure convenience, it doesn't make any sense to drive by yourself.
Topsom to Augusta and beyond. Sorry, I was getting my books.
So how many of these books have you read since
I don't know, I think I average about maybe one a month, much more than I would get to in my normal life if I was driving up here. Save a lot of money. It's a good private experience. You know, the van can be a quiet place, and usually there's a lot of cooperation. If somebody doesn't want to talk and just wants to relax, people kind of get the message and you know, create a quiet environment.
Augusta to Augusta. Well, I think we started first, and it's because my car broke down.
Brenda's car broke down.
And we realized she lived about a half a mile from me, so she started riding with us too. Plus, we knew we were going to get to park up here at the front, which is a long parking lot.
Yeah, so we got 3 people now going to the same place.
Cumberland to Augusta, 53 miles, one way. Even with the Prius, I'm still saving more than $6,000 a year. Anybody that wants to lose the boredom of the commute and have the ability to get some value out of that time, they should be on the van, no question about it.
I'm a member of the GoMaIne Nation. Walking is so natural and it's fun, it's healthy, it makes you feel good, helps the environment, helps your budget. It's great.
45 miles from Parsonsfield to Portland. We became friends through carpooling. We talk about everything on the way to work. We can talk about anything and everything.
It's really the last thing I thought I'd do, and it is working really well.
Portland locations to Portland locations. It's extremely easy. I mean, the system's here. If you want to do it, you can do it.
16 miles, Portland to Biddeford. Reducing the carbon footprint, that was part of it, but I'm not an eco-warrior by any stretch. I'm not doing it to save the planet or anything like that. I'm doing it because I can, and it makes sense.
The GoMaIne Nation. We're revolutionizing how Maine gets to work. Join us and tell us your story.